Hey guys, what's going on? Wanted to do another video about things I like from Breath of the Wild still. There's so many things to like about this game, and I kind of wanted to do kind of a comparison video from my last one, the things I dislike. I really did not like the dungeon bosses in this game due to their lack of complexity. The things that were really interesting from their own uniqueness were the overworld bosses in this game. There was some that were based in unique environments and unique zones, like the Molduga in the Gerudo Desert. Those were incredibly fun. You had to use the bomb tactics, and you have to just like actually essentially use the environment to your advantage going into it. And it's just epic to see them in fighting. You can even just see them from far away. During one of my fights, while I was fighting one of Molduga, like hundreds of feet and yards away, I just saw another one. And the music during these fights are fantastic as well. It's just an incredible like feeling of epicness going into the fight. Something that you just don't get from the dungeon bosses. You don't feel that epicness. There's crazy amount of differences in it. There's the Talos boss, which probably has some of the most entertaining music when it's playing the piano. It's like, dude, I can't even do the sound. It's just really exciting and just really fun to do it. And especially when you go to different environments like Hebra Mountains or the Gerudo Highlands, or if you're on Death Mountain, then you either fight like a fire version or an ice version. And you have to use elements based on that. And then you have to climb on them. They're all super environment based, and it makes it just really entertaining to go into it. Of course, like the most basic one would be like the Hinox or the Stelnox, kind of a giant with an eyeball that you just shoot to hurt. But definitely the most complicated boss in this game, and probably one of the most difficult, are the Lynels. You have to use the parry mechanic and the dodge mechanic to the best of your ability to deal with these guys. And they have elemental range attacks. They have AoE damage attacks. You can even mount these guys and then damage them when you're on their back. There's a ton of ways to combat these guys. And there's different types of Lynels that have different stats and even some of these different weapons. So overall, the overworld bosses in this game are just out of this world. They're just incredible to fight, and they're everywhere, and there's different mechanics. I just loved finding them. I found a Coliseum near in Hyrule Field where there was a ton of tough guys with a silver Lynel at its entrance. Like this game does it better than any other Zelda. Like the Octorok and Wind Waker, or just any of the overworld bosses, are just super simplistic and boring compared to this. Like they really nailed it out of the park. So I think that's one of the great focuses of Breath of the Wild is, yes, maybe dungeons degraded from what I said in my last video, but they definitely excelled in the overworld mechanics, especially with the bosses. So I loved it, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Did you like it? And if you did, what did you like about it, and what was your favorite boss? And if you didn't like it, tell me why. I'd love to hear it. Until then, thank you guys for watching the video. Bye.